internships, clerkships, and clinics, it's no secret that law school is challenging. But some students have to face these challenges while also justifying, explaining, and defending our identity every step of the way.
For transgender and non-binary law students, other people's lack of information and knowledge about our identities and how to be respectful to us, sometimes even outright transphobia, present significant barriers and challenges to success.
We all have a part to play in creating a legal profession that embraces our transgender colleagues. That work begins here in law school, and it starts with cisgender students carrying the burden our transgender and non-binary peers have carried for too long.
Here's a few tips for how cisgender students can show up for their transgender and non-binary peers.
Speak up. Always call out transphobia or harmful mistakes when you see or hear them, including when someone means well.
This can be as simple as saying, "That comment made me uncomfortable and it's harmful to transgender people."
If the incident involves faculty or administration, you may want to follow up with an email to make sure the issue is resolved.
Check in with your transgender peers after an incident occurs.
Let them know that you value them and that they belong at your school. Ask if there's anything that you can do to support them, and affirm that transphobia and misgendering are not acceptable.
Call out misgendering and dead naming, especially if you know the student impacted is publicly out.
This is as easy as saying Sarah's pronouns are they, them, theirs. If the issue persists, ask the impacted student if they'd like to contact an administrator or a faculty member for support.
You can also help by practicing proper pronoun etiquette. Introduce yourself with your pronouns and include your pronouns in your email signature and on a name placard.
Sometimes you might be the person who makes a mistake.
If that happens, acknowledge it, apologize, and move on. Don't make a trans or non-binary person console you about your mistake.
Educate yourself on what it means to be transgender and non-binary.
There are a lot of online resources about how best to support transgender and non-binary people. But the best way to learn how to support your peers is just get to know us.
Invite transgender and non-binary students to your student organizations and encourage them to pursue leadership positions.
Always remember, your job as an ally is to support, not to speak up.
Learn when to step up and when to step back. And always listen to the community on what allyship looks like to them.
Together, we can ensure that the future of the legal profession not only includes, but embraces transgender and non-binary people.
Let's make law schools safe, affirming, and fair for all students.
To learn more, visit the National LGBTQ Bar's Backpack to Briefcase resource for law students.